All right, guys. So, the news about Israel going into Rafah, being there with tanks and everything, has recently just came upon across my news feed. Um, as I have been talking before, somebody had talked about how there was the situation with Rafah, and then there was an explosion of disaster across the world just due to the thing with Rafah happening, it being the starting process or the starting point of this like destruction and craziness happening all over the world. Um, let's put it this way: we need God. God is gonna guide us. God determines our steps. God will guide and take us safely through whatever we need to be at, wherever God places us. So, saying that, there was also a lot of stuff being talked about the Vatican doing or having talking about encountering supernatural stuff. Let's just say God knows what He's doing, and whatever we encounter, God is gonna take us through it. All right. So as I was sitting here, just wondering if there was gonna be disaster and chaos possibly coming soon, would people be able to stay in their homes? It's a simple question, but through all this disaster and chaos across whatever countries this disaster possibly could strike upon, would people be in their homes? And from my experience of looking at people's dreams and their dreams and visions in the comment section of many videos, they said that, as I had previously stated in other videos, that people end up running out of their homes, running away from either paranormal things or just running in general because the rapture is happening. Nobody knows the day or the hour, so we don't know how soon the rapture could possibly be. But if people are running out of their homes, and another factor that recently came into my attention, there's a possibility that military people could be going to different states and pulling people out of their homes because they're not legal due to all this Trump and legal citizen thing because of the people coming across the border. Who knows exactly when this is going to happen or if it's going to happen? But they were talking about the possibility of people being pulled out of their homes because they're not legal citizens. They came across the border, and there being a lot of military presence in many states. This isn't happening now, but this is what this person was talking about in an article on Twitter. I believe his name is Jacob Israel. So anyway, he's a good dude who does a lot of Twitter stuff about God. But let's take this into perspective. The thing about Rafa, and then people that were the person that commented that they had the dream that once we were in Rafa, there was a big explosion of disaster, right? The possibility that there could be military personnel um, eventually taking people out of their homes and being in multiple states. The possibility of the rapture happening and people running in their dreams. They were running away from disaster. They were running away from evil things, and they were running away from just running. And due to the rapture possibly happening in their dreams, they were running from disaster, but some ended up floating away, being taken up in the rapture while they were running. So, a lot of things to think about, and that comes back to my question: will we be safely in our homes? In some dreams, people were taken by angels and guided to a safe home, and there were many people safely there, when the Spirit of God just being cheerfully there, that they were all together and they knew that they belonged to Christ and Jesus and that they were in a safe spot. But this previously, this is a prelude to me thinking something's going to happen and people are going to be either herded by angels of God to a safe spot, so something's going to happen. Would it be the Rafa thing and the possible disaster happening in the future? Would it be the rapture, right before the rapture? Will something happen, is my question. Will people be safely in their homes, or will they be, not everybody, but something happen and they end up going somewhere else? Alright, thankfully this video isn't that long, but I just wanted to get this idea across to other people, that possibly things could be different pretty soon. So stay in prayer, stay in God. Comment in the comment section below, what do you think could happen in the future? Possibly for all of this biblical stuff. Alright, see you guys next time. God bless.